Yeah, we figured it out. Sorry about that, people. All the many thousands and thousands and thousands of you out there watching right now. We were live in the wrong place. Woo! Sorry, I'm drunk off cake. Gary Harris. Gary Harris. Gary Harris. Gary Harris. Thank you, Caesar. If you really are Caesar. Watch out, beware.
I think Caesar spells his name wrong. Maybe he's missing an A in there.
I think that's just a salad.
Or pizza. But only when he's small.
All right, here we are ahead of the Orlando Magic versus the Indiana Pacers. This was a weekend. I thought for a moment I might be in Indiana for this, Pich, but couldn't take the time off before Thanksgiving break. So we're here in the attic.
It would have been weird if you were celebrating your birthday like by yourself in Indiana. That sounds like some me shit.
Yeah, seriously. I would have been surrounded by throngs of Magic fans descending on Indianapolis right now, though.
Throngs.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, don't say that one too fast in front of your mother, ladies and
that
gentlemen.
The throng.
So, here we are. Birthday stream. It is indeed casual Kyle's birthday here.
Yeah, we should have sung. We should have hit a button. We should have put a happy birthday version of the song in there.
Yeah.
Instead.
Everyone's
got the party hats on. We got the banner up.
Which you can kind of see.
Oh, you can kind of see.
You can kind of see it.
I wasn't sure. I tried to keep it as low as possible to keep it in the screen.
No, you can see it. Here it is. It looks great. I appreciate it.
You got the hat in like the Earth Day. So.
It's Earth Day, everybody. Go plant a tree. Congratulations, Mother Planet Earth. So we're ahead of our second game against the Pacers. I like these little series, Pich, where you're kind of in a town, get to know a team, and see what happens.
Yeah, it's something that's was pretty common in like the AHL. Some of the lesser leagues do it, so that if you have a long way to travel, you go there and play a couple games, get out of the way.
Cut down.
That's not really the case here, but it still cuts down on costs. I know there's another weekend where we play the Celtics in a similar fashion. I feel like there's been a few of these for each team, and I think it's a good move. It's a little less travel. Even though it's an away game, you kind of got there and you're acclimated. If you're changing a time zone or something, it's got to help, I mean, I think it kind of hurts the home team, to be honest, but no one seems to really be complaining about it. So I think it works both ways.
Well, it's good for the planet talking about Earth Day. We're celebrating Earth Day here. Yes. Cuts down on those planes and everything. Big Al, Patreon coming through. Good to finally see it in a live stream. Definitely looking forward to this. It's great. My parents, my family, my lady, we were all just downstairs doing some gifts and things. And I was like, come on, people, we got to get to the live stream. And they're like, well, what? Why do we have to do this, Kyle? And I says, because I like doing the live stream. I don't like hanging out with you all. No, that was a joke. I love my family. But, yeah, I wanted to do the live stream on the birthday. This was a conscious decision because there's few things in life that I enjoy more, Pich, than watching a game, interacting with other Orlando Magic fans. Being here in Connecticut, this is the best part about doing the live stream. We've got fans here. We've got the community happening, and now we've got friends to watch the game with. I really just wanted friends my whole life. That's the pathetic truth.
There was a guy on Twitter today that we realized is in Bridgeport, and you seemed way super excited. You're like, oh my God, it's another guy.
Yeah, it turns out he doesn't actually live in Bridgeport anymore. He's just born in Bridgeport, and now he lives somewhere else. So I got excited for nothing.
That's too bad.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have another Orlando Magic fan in the studio here watching the game, but alas, no. Okay, Girl69 invading the chat. Thank you very much. Well, that was quick.
I was working on blocking that.
Okay.
But then you stopped talking, and I was like, does he need me? What happened? You were making a joke. So for your birthday here, I know you're a big Advent guy, big Star Wars guy.
Huge Advent guy.
And this kind of ties in a little bit of my pop love. You got the Pop Star Wars Advent calendar.
Woo! So we'll have to open some of these on the show. I'm a big Star Wars nerd. As you can tell, I got my Orlando Magic banner behind me, the Darth Vader here. And I've got a little Darth Vader Han Solo action happening here. We got Boba Fett. Can bring him out today.
Yeah, there's a sprinkling of Star Wars stuff everywhere.
Throughout.
Fitting.
This is sick, though.
And then...
is this going to be a Funko like every... You can't fit Funkos in here.
Yeah, the mini ones.
Okay, cool. Thanks, Pich.
Yep.
This is going to be sick.
Here's a box of assorted Magic cards.
Okay.
Not the Gathering, Magic Orlando. I'm not sure if you have all these or some of these. Some of them are obscure. I'm not... And if you don't, then there's a Wendell rookie in there, there's a Franz rookie in there, there's some stuff in there.
Look at these birthday tidings.
But this is the big one.
Okay.
This is the big one. It is a card, and it is something that you passed on. You're upset.
Yeah. It's a birthday card? Oh, my gosh.
It's
yes.
Haydu Turkaloo.
Where did you pick this up?
I didn't pick it up that day,
no,
but I went and immediately found one comparable on eBay, where Court Cousins does a number of selling as well, but I also like to do some buying. That's a good one. It's numbered to 99. It's a fun one. I like it.
Look at what Pich got me, babe. Signed Hito Turkaloo. I know that maybe not.
Ooh, thank you.
You don't know Hito too well, but Orlando Magic, great. This is a very rare card. 99. Signature. Yes. Love it. We'll put it right here in the wall of our autographed Orlando Magic cards.
Yeah, we got some.
RJ Hampton.
We've got a good frame over there with some. Well, there's some good players in there. We got Wendell and Nick Anderson, but there's a lot of obscure guys in there.
Yeah, we got Andrew Nicholson, Echuan Moore.
Yikes.
Yeah, there's a James Ennis autograph.
Speaking of obscure, was it last game where they were talking about Troy Hudson as if everybody knew who he was, and I was like, and then they actually jokingly called him T Hud, and I was like, wait, does people know this guy? But I guess he played like 2 seasons with the Magic at some point and must have been a well-known guy in the community, but I had never heard of him.
What was that for? That was a
it's part
Is
of
Anything,
Is
right?
This Anything, I think.
And I can't even remember what it was.
No.
Yeah, well, way to go. Here we go.
Clearly he made an impact. Well, maybe he made an impact in the local community. That's one of the things I think is different about our take on the Orlando Magic, is that we don't have that same tie to the Orlando community. You know, we used to go visit there a lot, especially when we were younger, and we still go now and watch games, but we don't live down there. We don't see guys out in the community planting trees or giving back on a day-to-day basis.
On Earth Day.
Unless they show it during halftime of these games or something like that. I don't usually see that stuff, so hard to tell.
So, ahead of this game, we're getting the Pacers. That was a tragic loss. We could talk a little bit about that. Check out, how have you been liking the reaction videos, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, I mean, it's hard to take because we were winning for, at the end of that game there. We had an opportunity to win it. Have you been enjoying the reaction videos? It's been fun to do them. Mm-hmm. I've been having a damn good time doing those. And I don't know, I haven't seen enough replays of that foul call at the end on that offensive rebound. It really did not look like a foul. It looked more like a flail.
It's as if there was some sort of conspiracy and they wanted to keep it undercover, so they told no one to talk about it.
Yeah.
And I'm not suggesting that's what's happening here. I'm just saying that's the level of this thing disappeared and went away. And I didn't forget.
Which that makes me feel crazy, though. It makes me feel like, there was clearly a foul.
Guy, this is why everyone who believes in a conspiracy is deemed insane, right?
Okay,
no? Isn't it?
Makes sense. No, yeah.
It's just the concept.
Because you feel like, did no one else see this?
Right.
And it makes me feel like a casual, like I should shut up because it was so blatantly, obviously a foul. But it didn't look like it at all.
No, it didn't. I like doing the reactions. It's weird how last time there was you were a little inebriated, shall we say, and you desperately wanted to have order and a structure, but I feel like it works better. Like we just watch the games fresh,
right? It should be
should just be like flow. Mm-hmm. We do so much prep work for the actual podcast.
It should be raw emotion.
But this needs to be raw.
Yeah, maybe we could call it raw. Raw reactions.
There's already a raw.
I know. Well, that's what I thought it would be fun because you like wrestling.
Right.
We could kind of play off that somehow.
Let's call it uncooked because it might be gimmick infringement.
Okay. Well, we've already done that with the Orlando Magic. Let's just keep it rolling.
They love it when we infringe.
Yeah, they do. Something I caught on Twitter a little bit today, Pich. I'm curious your take. I think you're going to be with me here. they were talking about a starting 5. And a lot of people were saying Suggs has earned his spot in the starting 5 here as Gary Harris is back. And I made a pact. I made a blood pact that I'm not talking about any injured Orlando Magic players.
Oh, feed it up to me then. I'll talk about it.
Okay, well, you can do it. Tell me who's a point guard that may come back off of injury at some point.
Well, Markelle Fultz, when he comes back, full time. Now, I in my mind, because I've just seen the way we treat things, which is with, like, we're always handling, like, the softest egg. Like, oh, no, be careful, everybody. that if Franz or if Fultz comes back, I don't expect him to be 30 minutes a game right up front.
Yeah.
So I think even when he comes back, he comes off the bench just to get his 15 minutes in or whatever until he gets up to speed. But considering everything is all good and everyone's up to speed, I don't see there's any way he's not in the starting lineup. I really just don't.
That's what's confusing me. If we're keeping the guys out for so long so that they can get up to speed, then why are we why did Gary sit that last game? We could have Gary Harris could have been the difference in that last Indiana Pacers game of the victory.
Yep. Well, anybody could have. I mean, they hit 2 buzzer beaters at the end of the first quarter and the second half.
Yeah. Or
the first half. So any tiny little variable could have made the difference in that game.
This is what's making me feel like I'm a little crazy, Pich. Is
it the way your hair is popping right now?
No, I like it. Kind of cool. It feels so cool. It flows in the wind. No, not just giving me. She's saying no. It doesn't look good. No. That's all right. It's all men that watch this. Yeah. Here comes the hat, so it'll tie the whole outfit together. I'll do the unicorn since Pich says unicorns don't exist. I'm a unicorn now, Pich. Anywho,
there's a unicorn right there. Bull. 22 points, 11 boards last game. 9 for 15. He's efficient with it. 2 for 3 from 3-point land.
His line has slowly crept up to now 15 points a game. That's the line for him tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Bull's nice, man. I mean, you've seen it all over Twitter. Anywhere you go, we're all like, wow, we got this guy. Like the Celtics paid us to take this guy. Thanks, Celtics.
That's bonkers. That is really bonkers.
I mean, I could see in the Celtics position, they didn't really want to take the time, I guess, to develop him because they feel like they're close to a championship just because they were in the finals, which I get technically they were, but they're still a few pieces away and they just don't know it.
My phone just got a message. I don't think agree to disagree on that. I think they could win a chip this year.
Well, I don't see that, but I think they were a bowl away. but they tossed the bowl out willy-nilly and now they don't have it. But I don't think it didn't seem like they wanted to take the time to develop him.
I mean, yeah, if you've got a bowl, smoke a bowl. If you got them on your team. Anyway, sorry, I'm just trying to I'm grasping at straws here. The thing that was making me crazy, Pich, is the debate about should Suggs be in the starting lineup. Do you think that Suggs has done enough here to be in the starting lineup for you over a guy like Gary Harris or even Bull when Kel gets back?
No.
So who would you have in that starting lineup? Oh, and when we say starting lineup, I mean our best 5 guys. You know, I'm done with all this. Yeah, who are the 5 guys that you want on the floor in win time?
I probably want Gary out there and Fultz as my backcourt. I think that's my backcourt. And then I go with Paulo, Franz, and Wendell with Bull replacing the first one of those guys. And I would definitely go with Suggs as my first off the bench for one of those other guys. It's got to become a situation where like certain guys may start, and then if guys are hot, they close. You know?
Yeah.
That's the way I feel. And like honestly, if we're ahead at the end of the game, maybe I want Gary out there for defensive purposes instead of Fultz, maybe.
Yeah.
And I let Suggs bring the ball up. It sort of really depends. It's got to be situational. It's a good problem to have some guys that are interchangeable, assuming everyone's healthy again, that can play the different parts because, you know, some nights it's not your night. Like Zach LaVine the other night claiming that he should be in at the end of games.
What's your take on that, Pich?
Well, it's absurd. That's an absurd take to have when you stunk. He was like 1 for 10 in that game. He looked like
worse.
He looked garbage.
Yeah.
And you know, everybody has off games.
Sure.
I'm not saying that's not who he is as a player. He's better than that. But if you're not on that day, let Caruso go in there. Him and his little headband, they annoy people and he gets shit done. Like, be smart. Like, if you're not the best player on the court that day, let someone else do it. Like, and I think that's a situation where it's nice that our team all kind of gets along, because we're going to be in that situation where, like, there's going to be a game where Franz is not feeling it and he won't be in the clutch. It seems odd, but there will be a time where that could happen.
Bulls cooking.
It could happen to Wendell. Yeah, it could happen to anybody on our team at this point. I think it could even happen to Paulo if he's not feeling it. Because we have other guys of that size that can also guard. So it's not like we need to keep someone out on the court just because they do A or B. We have guys that can do A, B up and down the lineup, except for probably Chuma Okeke, who can't B if B is offense. Solve for C.
I need some paper and pencil here, Pish. Thanks, everyone, for the birthday wishes. Marissa, Jeremiah, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still not wholly convinced on Suggs, Jason.
Oh, don't be that guy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not again the man, but I'm also not all the way convinced yet. I mean, yes, he had the late game heroics a couple games ago with a 3 against the Bulls, but then, I mean, we kind of forget that the possession before or a couple possessions before, he ran it into nowhere.
Oh, yeah. No,
you know?
That's true.
And
like I said to you, if he misses that shot at the end of the game, we're all kind of wondering what's going on with this guy.
Right. And turnovers are an issue. I mean, he had 6 turnovers that game. I don't know how many of those cost points, but I don't know. His ball handling, he's not, I don't think he's not a one guard yet. Maybe the long-term plan is for him to develop into that. And I think that's where I had some disagreements on Twitter with people today. Specifically, the guys at Orlando Magic UK were telling me, you got to consider the long term. And I said, well, this is a hypothetical question in which I'm not considering the long term. I'm saying, who are the 5 guys I want right now for a win? And Suggs isn't in that list right now. And I don't think I'm a bad guy for that, okay?
Okay.
I don't think I'm a bad guy.
I mean, Suggs never raises my ire, as I've said somewhere else in these recordings. I don't know if it was a podcast or a live stream or a wrap-up. Suggs is out there hustling, man. He leads the league in dust on his uniform at the end of the night from sliding all over the court. He's hustling, you know? And he may turn the ball over here and there, and he may make a mistake from time to time, but he is out there giving everything he has, and I love that spirit. So if you've got that dog in you and then I get to see it on display, I'm for it. Look, a bulldog, it ain't pretty, right?
Those are ugly
but it gets the job done.
Does it? What do bulldogs do exactly, Pish?
Drool, strike fear, intimidation. Like it does what it does, you know? And I'm just saying, for me, I like that he's out there playing hard and giving it his all, because at some point those mistakes will lessen. There will be less of them.
That's what they said about Mo Bamba. Oh, so speaking of Mo Bamba, we got Mo Bamba in the starting lineup. No Wendell Carter Jr. again tonight.
Yeah, I saw that he didn't warm up and shit, so I thought he probably wasn't going to play.
That plantar fasciitis is really nagging him. I hope that isn't a consistent thing all year long. Those are a nagging type of injury that can really stick with you, so I'm a little bit concerned about that now.
All right, that's got to be directed at you, because it says you like Chuma but don't know about Suggs.
Yes, that's true. That is true. Yeah. Well, you know, okay, that's fair. Let's extrapolate that a little bit. I do like Chuma for, I think, what he is, which is a guy that comes off the bench and plays spot D, and hopefully one day can hit a 3-point shot, like the Chuma Chuma Okeke that we used to know.
Right.
Chuma Okeke hasn't yet shown the ability to be consistent from beyond the arc, but that's kind of how he started last year. Yeah, no, I mean, I just don't know as Suggs as a starter. That's my uncertainty. I know that Suggs is going to be a good NBA player,
right?
But
he's got to play these games in these times to earn your respect or earn his spot in the lineup.
He has my respect,
and so you know these are the times when he gets it done. I do not care for our starting lineup, by the way, but I mean I guess
we've got Chuma, Franz, Bol, Suggs, and Bamba.
I mean, we don't have a lot of guys to call upon, so I kind of understand.
I mean,
but
the thing that is so frustrating is this, at the beginning of the year, this was our bench unit. You know, this is supposed to be our bench unit minus Franz, of course. Right. Franz in the starting lineup, but I mean, I saw all these other guys coming off the bench.
Sure. I think that's still very conceivable.
Now,
I see some of these guys on the trade block, to be honest. That's all I see. So that's why they're in the starting lineup, and I'm like, ugh.
Well, maybe you're shopping them to the league. You gotta get eyeballs on these guys.
But what are we gonna do? We're missing players. Moritz Wagner is just MIA. We haven't even gotten an update on him since Eurobasket. I mean, nobody's even bothered to ask because there's so many other injured guys to ask about. No one asks about him, and it would be really key to have another inside body, so we don't have to start Bowl and Bamba, and can mix that height stuff up a little bit.
Who's coming off the bench tonight to give Bowl a little? I mean, to give Bamba some air. It's going to be what? Admiral Schofield? That guy's 6'5", playing center.
That's why Schofield's been playing, because we need another inside body.
He at least
plays like a big guy.
He's a thick boy. Yeah. I know he's a thick boy, but he's 6'5". He can't go up against the bigs that they have, Jalen Smith, and
he
Miles
does
Turner.
I mean, he's got 6 fouls to use. He uses them.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess the part of the debate that I'm interested to see what people think about it, is I'm over here thinking that nice block from Bowl of Miles Turner.
I can't see what the score is, but I think it's 2-1.
What do we need to move, Vish?
The heater.
The heater.
The heater.
No, you can move the heater up over here, Nadra.
I can see that.
We are in Connecticut, ladies and gentlemen.
That's good.
It is cold. We've got an electric heater because the heat in this house is
Thanks for the shout out, A1 athletes.
Yeah. A1's awesome. Love interacting with you on
great steak sauce.
He comments on a lot of our videos. It's always good to hear his take.
I googled the shortest player in the NBA.
Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah.
And Muggsy Bogues played with Manute Bol, right?
He did. Yeah.
I just saw a photo of him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, as I was gonna say, there's a couple pictures
That's
of them
hilarious.
standing next to each other on the
Manute
ball.
Bol standing next to Muggsy Bogues. That's great. That was a good team. Well, no, not that team. I was thinking about the Charlotte team that Muggsy played on.
Yes.
Oof. Suggs off the cast iron. Now, I'm thinking Gary goes in the starting lineup in place of Suggs, but is it Bowl?
It's corn. Yeah. Now I got the song running through my head. Thanks for that. That's just
What's
there.
up, Jason?
That's just there. It's not a touchscreen TV.
It's corn.
Because
How does that
we're
song
watching
go?
the game through my
It's
computer.
knobs. What is it, Nadra? Corn.
It's corn.
Yeah.
It's corn.
Say more about it.
A big lump of
A
knobs.
big lump of knobs.
Got the juice.
It's got the juice. Maybe we can do a little halftime show of that. What was that? Is that a foul on Franz? Oh, come on. I thought he's supposed to be the European one. Why are our refs getting soft? Oh, my gosh. Anyone watching the World Cup out there?
No.
Anyone watching the World Cup today?
Some of us have jobs.
Watch that. I did hightail it right out of work today after school, after the school bell rang. I asked my principal, I said, it's my birthday. Can I leave right after the bell? She said, yeah, you get out of here.
Wow.
I went right to
This is a bad start.
the Irish gathering place, and it was packed. It was packed in there at 2 p.m. for the game. And
Was Ireland playing?
No. U.S. versus Wales.
Oh, but
this was an Irish bar, but yeah,
So
Irish
still,
American.
okay.
Yeah, there's more Irish here in America than there are in Ireland. What is this nonsense? We're watching commercials.
yeah, we're not. We're on the computer. So
Roque, go Spain. Cristiano Ronaldo. Are you pulling for Portugal?
what even happened today?
We were winning, and then
Who's we? U.S.
The U.S. was
Okay.
winning, and then in maybe the 84th minute, 80th minute,
Yeah, this is way too specific. What's the score?
it's 1-1. We tied,
Okay.
but we were winning
Well,
until like six minutes left in the game.
Well, I'd rather we lost, but
Why?
tie's good too. I don't. America
Why are you so
doesn't.
spiteful about
America doesn't care about soccer, so I don't want us to ruin. Everybody else likes it. Let their teams win. We wouldn't give a shit, or we would pretend to give a shit all of a sudden,
For like a day,
right? Like we would get into the quarterfinals and get hot, and everyone would be like, "Wait, what's the name of the players?" And then like, "Oh, soccer cup thing's going on, yay!" And it's like, shut up, you fake people. We don't like this sport. Don't pretend to like it now because it's going on a global stage. You're not into it. Let somebody else win. That tie meant way more to Wales
Oh yeah.
than anyone in America.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So like I say, let them have it. It's like when we're playing in the Olympics or something like that, and some, we win basketball stuff. Like,
kind of.
You know what I mean? Like if someone else steps up and their country likes basketball, it's different. But if some country that's like lukewarm on basketball, why should they win? Would make sense.
So you think the world should just let us have basketball and then
Not let us have it, but we should just take it because we're better than it.
Okay.
Which is happening. And usually we don't win in soccer because all the other countries are way better at it. So I'm just on board for that to happen again. One of the times we made the World Cup when I was a kid in like 94 or something.
Yeah.
Everybody was stoked about it or whatever. And then they went like one, I don't even know if they won. They may have gone like 0-2 and won. And it was like all that hype just, and it's like, okay, just keep doing that. Keep killing soccer in this country. Like let them play it everywhere else.
Pich has a vendetta, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just bored by the game and I don't want to be inundated with it here.
Why don't you like the game?
It's so boring. It's so boring to watch.
Because it's constant. You watch baseball though.
No,
sometimes.
I watch hockey. Hockey is constant.
Yeah, hockey is hockey's like
and
soccer.
It's smaller and it's on ice.
Yeah,
and it feels like there's a lot more going on to it. A lot more hand-eye.
Yeah. Well, there's hand-foot.
Well, they can't use their hands.
Right.
So just foot.
just eye-foot. I meant eye-foot.
Yeah. I feel like the goalies don't try much in soccer either, which I hate. They just stand there a lot of times and watch the ball go by them. It's like, could you try to block it? That's what you're there for. The one guy who can use his hands. It's just a tough game for me to watch. But I appreciate it. Everybody else likes it around the world. Do your thing. But we don't like it here. So I don't feel like we should really be playing a role in it. I guess we qualified to be there, but
yeah, we've got some players on the international stage now. All right, but this is a Magic podcast I heard, and we're down 9-1. Pich.
Yeah, this has been a terrible start. We just can't find a way to get a basket of any legitimacy. Mo Bamba shooting another 3, and this one he hits.
Okay, that's what he's got to do.
First quarter, Mo Bamba, he can hit the 3s. I don't think you can. Didn't you just turn it to one person?
It's too cold.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. All right, then I won't watch the Magic. Bye.
Would you like a Twix?
Yes.
Take 2, there's no. We got Twix. They're not really birthday related, but they are fun size, so it's something.
The baby hats on the dragon.
Yeah, the stuffs. They wanted to get into it. The wizard, he was like, yeah, change my hat.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Ramsey's,
Pich
he doesn't want
nice
to one over the horns.
Nice little touches everywhere for the birthday. Very thoughtful. I came in here earlier to put the heater in. I did not notice that at all.
I'm not shocked by that.
Was that Bamba with another one? Okay, Mo. What do you say now, young man? So this is what makes me sick. All this switching. So we have Jalen Suggs on Miles Turner down low. Thankfully, they deny. But what it takes us so long, seemingly, to make those switches back. I see other teams right when the defenders or their opponents will cross, they'll switch back immediately. It seems like we're never able to do that. Jalen missing a wide open gimme 3. Here, have a Twix, everybody.
Come on, catch it.
Jason, you didn't catch it.
I tried to throw you one.
Yeah. Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
It felt pretty hard.
Franz wanted to catch a body and make a poster. That bad German man.
I'm going to see if I can get rid of that little mobile view thing.
Technical difficulties. Pich is getting rid of things. Yeah, try that. There you go. Something.
Guess I didn't need to get up. That's something. Ring the bell.
Does anyone know what this means here? One of my students is trolling me here. They're saying this new thing, Jason. You tell me how you interpret this, okay? They'll ask you, "Are you in the hills?"
Like the TV show?
Maybe. I don't think so. Because I'm not in a TV show and they know that.
If I had to guess, I would say they're asking if you're being fake. Because that show, The Hills, was meant to look real, but was all fake and staged. That's my guess.
That was the one, it was on like MTV.
Yeah.
It was about,
I think so.
like Orange County.
Yep.
Okay.
It's also your birthday today. It could be an over the hill thing, but probably not. Probably not.
So they're mocking me for being old. Those are your guesses?
Those are my two guesses.
Are you in the hills? Okay, so I guess according to Jason's analysis of In the Hills, no. I'm not in the hills, Jason. Because I'm not old and I'm not fake.
All right.
Is that the right answer?
Oh, I thought you were quizzing me. I thought you knew the right answer. My bad.
No. This is Jason in the chat. He's saying, am I in the hills? And I'm not sure if I got that right.
It means, do you like dudes?
Oh.
I've never heard that one. It was a closet in my day.
Are you in the hills? Like, cause like for butt cheeks?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I'm trying to figure that out. Why does that metaphor work? Analyze that metaphor.
Well, it doesn't necessarily.
Yeah.
It's not working if we don't get it. Yeah, I've never heard that one.
So we got Admiral, very early minutes here. It makes me alarmed. They're really focusing on Bull, trying to get the ball out of Bull's hands. Halliburton giving a lot of actions over to Bull right when he had the ball, giving some help. Gary Harris is now in with Bull, Admiral Schofield, and two other guys who I can't see are on screen. Chuma and Jalen.
Oof.
God, these are tough. These are tough lineups.
Yep. You got two guys.
Oh, Gary. There you go.
There it is. Hoop in the harm.
Love having Gary back. I mean, he gives us so much. I forgot how great of a player he is. I remembered how fantastic he is defensively, just really smart.
Mm-hmm.
Moves extremely well, anticipates, always seems to kind of lure his offensive player into a stupid pass, a stupid move. Again, like just really smart. On these switches, trying to switch back.
Oh, way too far away.
So open.
I don't know who that gentleman is, but
that's Benedict.
Okay.
Benedict Mathurin.
Don't care for the 0-0 and the 0 on the same team.
Yeah.
It's like you both can't be 0. Like,
figure it out.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I wear 0 because that's what everyone's expectations were of me, and now I'm bigger than that. So I wear the 0 to remind myself. And then Benedict's like, yeah, me too, but like 2 of those.
That seems like a little bit of a cop out. I mean, if there's 0, there shouldn't be allowed a 0. It's the same number.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys have ever taken maths out there, but 0 is the same thing
0
no matter
0.
how many of them you have.
True.
So that's just confusing. Tyrese Halliburton, nice pass down to Jalen Smith, who I wanted us to get last year.
Pretty good ball movement so far from Indiana. They've gotten a number of what I'd call easy buckets. Oh, Chuma's shooting a 3, so there's a miss.
Oh, damn it. I was really hoping he was going to make that.
To his credit, he does keep shooting. Some players, when they realize they're just not making, they don't shoot. But, like, it's the good basketball play sometimes when he's open. Like,
You got, right.
okay, you're open. You're supposed to take this shot. A player is supposed to take this shot. Now, you shouldn't because you don't hit him. But, like, it's the basketball play, you know? You're on the playground. You pass to someone that's wide open. You yell at him, shoot.
Right.
This is the time, right? This is the NBA, so we could clean it up.
Oh, my gosh. Benedict Mathurin with the carnival move under the basket.
Yeah, this is a good time to remind everyone that while I assumed Paulo Banchero was going to win Rookie of the Year, and still do, this guy put his money on that horse.
Yep.
Because he was a long shot.
And you like the odds.
And I like the odds. And I knew this cat can play. He's from Montreal.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorite cities on the planet. And, man, I watched him ball out at Arizona, man. He made them very interesting. So I'm glad to see he's doing well.
Yeah, but Paulo's going to win it, Pish. So he pretty much.
Well, he needs to come back and play in order to make that happen. Because right now, in a lot of lists, people have Benedict way at the top. So he needs to come back and remind people.
I think Paulo's going to be back Friday. I'm optimistic. I'm hopeful.
Okay.
And what do you make of these cryptic Instagram posts, Pish, from Markel and Paulo?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So
I kind of have gotten to the point where I ignore a lot of that stuff.
Yeah,
because I'm tired of it.
I feel you.
I
won't bring it up. I don't want to.
Well,
I don't want to touch a sensitive spot.
It's already been touched. So, and we're going to commercial.
Was it in the hills?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, whenever I see the pictures of people doing healthy things or a cryptic thing, I'm just like, I don't buy any of it. I feel like I honestly feel like at some point someone decided in the front office, they're like, the people are getting restless out there. They're turning on us. Too many players are injured. We got to give them somebody. All right, give them Gary Harris. They'll be so excited they'll forget for a couple weeks. And then if they bring it up again, maybe we'll put Moritz out there. Oh, all right. We'll slow play, kind of put a few people back, but not everybody. We'll kind of keep some people back.
So we need to.
It worked though, right? Because we're all hyped about Gary being back. Then he sat last game and it was a bummer already.
I know, right?
But now he's back again tonight and we're excited again. So it's like, they know what's going on. They know what they're doing, and we're buying into it a little bit.
I'm trying to find this photo, but basically it's a photo of Markel and Paulo on the bench. It was this photo right here.
Yeah, I've seen that photo a shit ton of times. How is that cryptic?
Well, no, because Paulo added the little emoji or little sticker that says soon.
Ah.
And so
soon I'll be sitting on the bench again next to him. Is that
No, I think he meant it as soon.
Right.
Markel, and then Markel reposted it and said, he put his little devil emoji and a quiet shh emoji.
Right.
So
he's like, well, yeah, don't talk about it because we'll get in trouble for telling people we're healthy to play now. Come on, Rook. That's not how we do things here. This is what's called the camouflage tank.
No. Is it?
I don't know.
I mean, it's smart though, right? We shouldn't really be in a rush. How badly do we want to win this year?
I want to see these guys play together to make sure this whole thing works. This is when you weed out who are the guys you don't want on the team for next year.
Yeah.
So you can try to replace the parts you need. What do you need? Do you need a 3-point shooter off the bench? Do you need more height? Do you need a ball handler? Those are all things that you could argue we need or don't need, but we need to see all the players we have that exist right now play together, make sure they can play together, play well, somewhat well, so that next year we're a playoff contender.
I feel like we had this
but right now we're
conversation
not,
last year.
Yeah, we did. But we're not seeing all the guys play together, so it's hard to say.
Yeah.
And the bright spots in the early part of the season were that we were seeing Paulo and we're seeing Bull.
Mm-hmm.
So at least we're seeing two new things mesh in, and it kind of like, okay, this is good. But then we're like, all right, but still there's more guys that can come back and play, and let's see what a full squad looks like. It's been going on for a year and a half now, and it's like enough already. Just tired of it.
That's where my frustration comes from. Talking about the same old storylines, running out of things to say about our Orlando Magic. Gary is really directing traffic out there, being very vocal on defense. Admiral, you got to make him guard you out there. I mean, if Admiral is going to have any value on the floor, he's got to make a couple threes so guys actually have to defend him. And we're just leaving.
Good
Okay.
steal. Thievery. Oh, yeah. Oh, Mo. Those are the ones that Mo usually misses, and then I get mad, so I'm excited about that one.
Okay.
So
Here we go, Mo.
apparently everyone wants to know, is Sesame Street in the chat right now? The W is for Walter? And that's good enough for them?
Maybe.
The show is sponsored by W now?
Yeah. J is for Jason. K is for Kyle. Jalen hitting the shot. All right. After a horrible start, Peach, It's a tie ball game with 3 minutes to go in the first.
Yeah, great comeback. Mo Bamba has been playing well.
Oh, nice anticipation from T. Ross. You know, as ugly
that man just fell.
As ugly as it's gotten at times this year.
Oh, see, that was one of those times. Schofield's wide open in the corner. He has to shoot that.
Yeah, you got to take it.
Even though he's not good at them.
Well, he's not bad, right? He's a pretty solid 3-point shooter
in the G League.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
dropped 41 in the G League.
Yeah, but
this must be a different line.
An open three is an open three. The line
should be.
Gary Harris just looking very comfortable dribbling up into that three.
The Magic have a 26-23 lead with 2:30 to go in the first quarter. This is a great pull up here. It was a moving screen by Schofield, who, by the way, hit two men. like walked away from him, shouldered the other guy, and I was like, oh, they got to call this, and they didn't. So there might be a makeup call coming.
Bamba leading the way with 8 points on 3 of 4, 2 for 3 beyond the arc.
You got the stats up there.
Suggs with 5. They've taken 9 3-point shots. We've taken 11 3-pointers already?
It's a few, yeah. That's where a lot of our early misses were that.
Holy crap. This is the NBA, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I miss? I miss getting to the line. I want Paulo back.
Right.
I want some free buckets.
Yeah, there's been a lot less of that.
They are dominating in the paint right now. I mean, by 6 points, 10-16, and they're going to keep doing that. I don't think we're going to have a recipe to stop that tonight with Wendell out.
20% off select games. And you guys go watch if you guys are in the Florida area, can you go watch the Orlando Magic on our behalf? My God.
Please.
They're giving tickets away.
Oops. Hey, thanks very much, Greg. Is that truly my colleague and St. Mike's basketball alum, Greg Thomas?
St. Michael's, Vermont?
St. Michael's, Vermont.
Colchester, Vermont?
Colchester. Well, is it Colchester? Yeah, right
yeah,
there.
it's technically in Colchester.
Colchester, Vermont, yep.
Wow.
The math teacher at my school played basketball there.
When did he play there? I may know this guy.
No, he's probably got maybe 10 years on you.
Well, not at the same time I played. I didn't play at that level, but
no.
Remember, I played in a couple men's leagues around the area.
Right, but he would have been before your time. That's what I'm saying. Like when you were doing those rec leagues, he was
a baby.
No, he's older than he's older than you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Hard to trust a person with 2 first names, though. But always be wary, kids.
Nice Schofield taking the charge. I'm still going to think that it's actually Mr. Thomas in the chat. I don't care.
That's a good charge right there.
Nice job. Way to go, Sco. Salute to you, sir. I got to put my birthday hat back on.
They had a really nice birthday girl hat at the store you almost got.
Oh. I would have been so in the hills in that.
But, yeah, I feel like it would have mashed your hair down. You wouldn't have been into it other than at first for the joke. So, plus I wanted to make sure everybody could get some hat love here on the squad. So,
TJ McConnell. Right out of your local rec league.
You're being polite. He looks like somebody from...
Well, there he is, Pesky.
The soup kitchen.
Denying an entry pass. You see TJ McConnell. He's very unkempt. Needs to get a clean shave. You could see him smelling like urine a little bit.
I'm sure the team has a barber, just saying.
So I need the Magic. I need them to win the third quarter, right? Have they gotten the 2 wins or no?
Yes.
They have, so I won that one. But I need them to win this third quarter.
Wait, what?
Wasn't one of the bets 2 wins?
No.
What are the Court Cousins bets? So on the episodes, episode 32, our most recent episode, we do the Court Cousins Championship for the belt that Pich currently has behind him there. We do 4 bets on each show. This was the first in the new round. So, what were the 4 bets from?
The 4 bets were Chuma points.
Yeah,
Him scoring them.
7.5 or 7.
I don't remember what you set the bar at, but right now he's at 6.8. So
he's close if it's 7.
It's not going well.
Yeah.
RJ minutes is at 13.7.
He needs 16.
We needed 16, I think it was 16 and a half, maybe.
So unless he plays the whole second half.
Third quarter wins
Mm-hmm.
was at 2.5. Right now we have 2 wins, so that one's decided in the third quarter tonight. And games played by injured players. Gary Harris played 1, and he's playing tonight, so that is a victory for me already.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, I'm happy about that loss. I'm glad that we're getting some guys coming off the injury list. And we'll see about this. I like, it's good that we're still in the mix here. Last game of the series. That's all you could ask for, Pich. You want a deep series, and that's what we're getting right now.
Yep.
All right.
All right, that's the end of the first. 28-27 Magic. Good comeback with the way they started that poorly.
Yeah.
To come back and have the lead after the quarter is great. I think what's helping some of our guys is that there's not a ton of expectations.
Tonight? Or just generally with this team?
Generally with the team right now, I would say. I feel like Mo Bamba has played better in the last series of games, but it doesn't feel as big pressure for him as it once did. Like at one point he was supposed to come here and be the savior and be like the focal point of things.
Yeah,
and it seemed like it didn't work for him.
That 6th pick allure has worn off.
Yeah. And now I feel like he's comfortable with his I'm a bench guy, but I'm starting today because Wendell's out. So I'm just making the most of what's here. And it's like, but if he doesn't do well, it's not like he's going back to the bench. He's going to go to the bench regardless.
So you think he's playing loose? He's playing
free.
Loose.
He's playing free. Yeah. And it's helping him, I think. Which is good. I think a lot of players would probably feel that way. That
he's having our best quarter, I believe. He's still at that 8 points. Yep. I guess that's my point about Suggs right now. Suggs is still wrapped up in the expectations of a 5th overall pick.
Yeah, a little bit.
And I just don't see him getting to that level, but I do think he's going to be a really good player.
I don't think Suggs is wrapped up in it. I think everyone else is wrapped up in it.
Yeah.
I think the media is wrapped up in it, and a lot of other people are wrapped up in it. I don't give a shit whether he was picked 5th or picked in the 5th round, and I know there aren't 5 rounds, but it's not about that. It's about how well you end up playing and being, and I know he's going to get to a place where everybody's going to want him as playing as many minutes as he can.
Looking through this assorted pack of what did you just get this on eBay as a pack, or did you compile this?
Yeah, I've been curating that.
Oh,
because I know you already have a bunch
of these.
Some of the ones I know you have. I just put in the other box.
This is an interesting Anthony Bowie card here.
Fleer 95, 96, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sounds good.
Hold on here. Bonus card you didn't know you were giving me. Willie Burton. 76ers.
Oh, see, they didn't know that was in there then because I didn't order 76ers cards.
I looked at the back and I was like, why do they have a Sixers guy on the back? We got Horace Grant, JT, Jeff Turner. Gotta love that. Another Anthony Bowie. Nick Anderson, don't have that.
Oh, we're back.
Don't have this Shaq. Horace Grant. Wow. David Vaughn. Who is that?
Yeah. Schofield gets another charge.
Way to go.
He is good at planting his feet.
Another Jeff Turner. I'm definitely going to have my choice of the lot when we go down there to ask him to maybe sign another card for us. Ooh, that's a nice card.
Yeah, there's another Nick Anderson rookie in there.
Yeah, these are nice. Oh, the skybox with Skiles and D3. Oh,
that didn't look legal.
Oh, yeah.
Thievery. Wow. Harris just hitting pull-up threes. My God.
He is looking really good coming back, man.
Very strong. I don't remember
Very
seeing
confident.
him. I don't remember seeing him hit pull-ups last year. He was more of a.
He's doing more off the dribble. I mean, it's just 2 games, but he definitely is taking a very active role. There we go. Ah, good recovery.
Matherin looks like half of Bol Bol. Like when I see him, I'm like, wow, is that like Bol Bol's little brother? Bobo.
Man, this card with Chuma's shot, it just looks so. Oh.
Just dropping cards. The delay on the video is so good that like I watched you drop them and then looked down here and got to watch you drop them on the replay.
You're taking pleasure in my misery, Peach.
I like the delay. Earlier, I cleaned my ear out with a Q-tip and then realized, oh, I just did that on the show. And then I watched myself and was like, all right, there's only 4 people watching. It's fine. 31-27 Magic with 10:30 to go in the second quarter.
I think we might be finding out that Monday's not a good day to stream.
Monday?
Yeah.
No, it's not because there's Monday Night Raw and Monday Night Football.
True.
There's a lot of options. There's
Monday Night
also
things.
the Mannings doing a simulcast, doing basically this for football. But, they're Mannings and they're on ESPN.
Yeah, but I mean, the Pichets and the Mannings, it's pretty much like the Hatfields and the McCoys.
We're the Mannings of masonry in Winooski, Vermont. Not us necessarily, but like our family at one time.
TJ McConnell just being
That's a good block. T. Ross is playing great defense tonight.
He is.
And sometimes that is a big hole in his game, but he's playing really well.
That's a nice little pass. T. Ross, straight up block.
Oh, that's nice.
What's Franz so upset about? I'm confused here. Okay.
Turtle. Indeed.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Oh, there's lots of little fun things in here.
Gary just trying to take a little heat check. Misses his first shot of the game. Corner 3. Matelin dribbling up the court. Passes over to some other guy who I don't know. I think that's Neesmith. That guy hasn't panned out in the NBA.
We had a great game last game against us.
That's true. He kind of got stuck in Boston behind, some of those really talented guys. Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I've been stuck in Boston. I know how it goes. What? What? Did he miss the entire rim?
And no foul? Yeah.
He was that close?
Oh, come on.
Oh, wow.
Mo. This is why Bama gets on my last nerve.
Yeah, because it looked like he had a good chance to block that clean, but then somehow got a foul?
Yeah, it's like if you're going to go with authority to try to block it, and if you don't.
Right, then you foul him. And he doesn't get the shot.
Don't give him the shot.
Yeah, he only went on him with one hand, offhand, kind of lightly.
Peach, are you playing with just emojis here? Are you trying to? Is this a
I was
cryptic message?
I'm just seeing what's in there. See, not everything has to be cryptic. Sometimes it's just.
I'm gonna read it cryptically.
Weird for the sake of weird. I just selected random things.
Box crying cat, tooth. I couldn't see that one, and then flower. Don't put me in a box with your wet pussy.
What about the tooth?
Well, don't put me in a box with your WAP.
Where's their box?
The first one is a square.
That's like a human face going, ah. It's like,
All I
it's
see
like
is
a
a box
monster
on this side.
oh,
So that's something.
Yeah, it's like a monster, you see.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's just coming out. Okay. Oh, that's a cow? Okay.
What do you see? Why is it different?
It's
You're on YouTube, aren't you?
No, I'm not on YouTube.
Oh.
I'm on the live streaming
All right.
platform, eStream. 33-32. Franz with a hard drive. Change of pace. What do they get? They get Miles Turner on something? I think we did. This is frustrating, I think, watching a game like this because I falsely, I guess you could say obviously now, expected the Magic to be in this type of position where the Pacers are. And I look at our roster up and down. I like ours more.
Yeah.
But
well,
we're just
our actual our roster of guys without an IR next to their name.
Well, no, so maybe not. Even though guys that aren't long-term injured, I think I like our roster better.
Okay.
And I mean, they're 8-8.
Well, we've been in a lot of games. There's a couple games we've lost by 1 now.
That's true. Whoa, that was a carry.
Yeah, wow, that shouldn't be allowed. Blow the block.
Going coast to coast.
Oh,
no,
that wasn't wise, ball.
Oh. Is that Black Santa from Jeremiah?
Never pass to Chuma.
Nice.
Blanta.
Benedict Matelin. I just like saying that.
You would love hockey then.
Yeah.
Well, that's a travel. You can't do that. Why are there no rules? He doesn't get to Euro step because he's from Quebec.
This guy is good, man.
Not the same.
He is good.
That was a big time travel though. But yes, agree. Sorry to hear that, Shannon. Yeah, sometimes the timings of the games are a little off, or it's too much Wi-Fi for some people. I get it.
Well, you're wise to be here, though, Shannon. I mean, we'll relay the game to you. We can.
Oh, that was a bad foul by Bull, man. Kind of shoved him while he's in the air. Dumb.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want to put out the box score here for the people. Let's see. How are things moving here? Well, we got some time. We are 30% from beyond the arc. This is, wow. It's something else that we are, I mean, I guess this makes sense. They're 1 for 14 from beyond the arc. That is bad. 7%. I don't think even us, with our horrible shooting at the beginning of this year, is that in the rear view now? Because that was a huge storyline. How little we could shoot from beyond the arc. And I feel like we haven't really talked about it. I mean, Gary's come back. We started to just shoot a little bit better. That was just all overblown by me, Pich. I needed to relax. Is that what? The sky wasn't really falling. We had guys that could shoot, but they just weren't making them at the time.
No, shots weren't falling. It was a real thing. It happened.
Okay, good. I'm not crazy. That
no, we talked about it because it wasn't happening. And it's gotten better.
Yeah.
There's still certain people who can't do it, but it's definitely gotten better.
Stop talking about Chuma like that, man. I hate when
it's not just him. That's why I didn't say him.
Well, I know what you were insinuating.
His name's on the pile because look at the stats. It's not.
He's over 3 from beyond the arc tonight.
Right. So, come on. There's stats to back this stuff up. I mean, I don't want to ever speak ill of anyone that puts on an Orlando Magic jersey, but you will raise my ire if your play isn't good. And if there's stats to back it up, that's the reason. And if my words aren't motivating, then I don't know what more I can do. As a fan, what am I supposed to do? Just be like, you keep shooting, buddy. You'll get there. I'm not related to him. He's, you know what I mean? He's not my flesh and blood. I don't have to just support him blindly. Like, I want the guy to improve, get better. And our kind words to this point haven't worked. So you have to take a different tack. All right.
Here we go. Is this anything?
Is this anything?
Everyone stop. Everyone stop.
Stop what you're doing.
Back-to-back games decided by 1 point here.
How many times has that happened in Magic history? Okay. Play back-to-back games in a season. They're both decided by 1 point. Would you believe it's only the 4th time that it's happened in Magic history? 34 years of Magic. The first time was in 04-05. Milwaukee, New Orleans, that started the season.
Okay, interesting. I'm scratching my chin. I'm doing a little bit of the chin beard. So consecutive 1 point games only happening 4 times in Orlando Magic history. We won both games twice and split them twice. Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah. Is it anything for you, Pich?
This is definitely one of those. Everything is something, but not everything is anything.
Right.
It's just an interesting stat to note.
Yeah.
It doesn't need. It's shared because we just came off them, so I kind of. And if that's the purpose
topical.
of this, then it's like a light bell ring. But it's not.
Just kind of one stroke.
It's not. It's not 12 o'clock. Sound the bells.
Okay.
It might be 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I tend to not feel as passionate about an is this anything like this? Because it's just like we were just there. We were just happened to be in the games. It's not necessarily a certain skill of a specific player. I don't know. It's
an RJ Hampton sighting.
okay. That's something. We got a little bit of a flashback.
Steve Francis.
Wow.
Steve Francis and Grant Hill on the same team. How didn't it work?
Gosh. And then the next day,
Yep.
you got another one?
Yeah, that's why I have like 3 Steve Francis jerseys. At least 2. I think I may have gotten rid of the other one. Yeah, they're leaning in on it. It is kind of interesting that it's only happened
4 times.
4 times in franchise history.
But that doesn't seem
back-to-back 1 point
unique
games.
enough. And it doesn't seem unique enough to, I guess.
It is if he puts up stats that it's rare compared to other teams, which I would imagine it has to be. Like, I would think this has happened several times over the course of other franchises. 4 doesn't seem like nearly enough.
Oh, gosh. Mo tried to spin off of Tyrese, take advantage of the smaller man, and just got cooked. Miles Turner coming over with the help defense. Oh.
What the hell was that?
Backboard malfunction.
It was a sticker that came off the... Okay.
Pich, you've worked in facilities like this before.
I have.
What kind of weird malfunctions? Can you recall any weird malfunctions that you've encountered?
One time before the game started, the rim wasn't level. It was level when we put it out because we would check it every game. But something in the warm-ups, I don't know if someone dunked or what exactly happened, but the rim was not straight. And
They realized it before the game got started?
yeah, somebody pointed it out. I think the refs may have to check it before the game starts. I think they at least look at it. Visually, you could tell it was off. It wasn't close. It was like something that
Quite
happened.
askew.
Yeah. So they had to go up and fix it. I just went out till I wasn't the person who fixed it. I was just kind of there, hanging out. But that's the only one I can think of. Most of the other times things were together pretty well, which is good. People in my position that
just
work.
the one rim job then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So people in my position in sports are kind of like doing their job when they're not seen. If you see us guys on TV, something's wrong.
Yeah.
And it's usually has something to do with the guy fixing it. Usually. Like half the time, I'd say. It's because
He
somebody
messed up.
screwed up with the ice, or somebody screwed up setting this thing up, or the court didn't go together perfectly. So now we have to fix it in game or something.
Bulls stepping to the line, hitting 1 out of 2. Down by 3 here with 5 minutes to go.
Pacers have won 4 straight games. They're on the heater.
6 of the last 7, man. Ugh.
That was
TJ
ugly.
McConnell hitting something.
Yeah, that makes me
It's
feel
not helpful.
Makes me feel gross.
We got Caleb Houston here. RJ Hampton taking the ball up the floor, so you know things are going wrong. Suggs is in here. We got Mo Bamba and Bol. I actually kind of like this lineup. I don't know why.
Yeah,
He's got
I
a
don't
good
know why.
mix of skill. I think he has a good mix of shooting and what should be interior stuff. Nice big man to big man pass. Bamba continuing to have a solid game. Okay, we haven't seen much Caleb Houston the last couple games. It's good to see him out there. Oh, I was about to say, you're going to give it to him again? Ah.
Yeah.
McConnell's a smart player. I know.
Mo Bamba hates to switch. Or
Yeah.
hates to switch back. He likes
Yeah.
to switch, but he won't switch back. He's like, no, I cover this guy now. It's like, come on, Mo. We got size issues when you switch with Cole Anthony and Jalen Suggs. Oh, that woman there with her pink Talladega sweatshirt on. Perfect thing to wear to the Pacers game.
Well, that is kind of, that's how they get their name? Like the Pacer car?
Yeah, but not really from that type of racing, but okay.
Well, what's Talladega?
Talladega is NASCAR.
Isn't that
Predominantly.
where you do a pace car?
There is a pace car in that, but the pace car comes from the Indy 500, Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
A little.
The pace car just is like a first lap situation, right?
It's kind of in all racing, yeah, I think.
Yeah. Or like
Or
a
a
safety
caution.
car.
Yeah,
Yeah,
caution.
caution.
Safety car.
Franz. Left and right hooks. I mean, damn. Those are nice.
Maybe it should be boxing.
Like Boxing Day?
Like left and right hooks from boxing.
That's the real German hammer. We got to think of a well-known German boxer, and that could be a good nickname. He's got enough of
If there was a
Franz
well-known
Boogie.
German boxer, it'd be on the tip of our tongue, probably. Right? That's how well-known things go.
Yeah. Oh, geez. Cross-court pass. Be careful. There you go. Franz quietly starting to put it together.
You going to put the stats up on the screen there?
I can do it.
I'd like to see those.
I can do it. Franz now leading the way with 13. Bamba's stalled at 10. 4 or 5 from the floor, though. Bamba's having a real efficient night. We love to see it. I feel like Bull didn't get up on that one.
Who's that now? Warren? TJ Warren? What's that guy's name?
I'm not sure. Let's see here. Let's say that was
12?
That was Brissett.
Oh, that's Ojabai or whatever? What's his name?
No, it's just
Okeechobee?
No.
What's his first name? Ojai?
It's not anything. O'Shea.
O'Shea, yeah, it's something that's not a name.
Yeah.
You were like, no, it's
Well, no,
it's an actual name.
you were
And I'm like,
going.
no, it's not a name.
No. I was saying it's not like of African descent the way that you were saying those names. That sounds like an Irish name.
Oh, I was thinking it was like
He's-
Ojai, like that town in California, like Ojai, but that's not at all.
I wonder if he's Black Irish.
Irish.
Yeah, I never really understood that. I think there was.
Well, I think they just happen to have dark skin and live there from Ireland. I don't think
Right,
it's that weird. I don't see colors, so
Oh yeah.
colorblind.
Oh, I freaking hate that phrase. Colorblind. I don't see color. Oh really?
You'll see color if you apply to a predominantly I can't remember what they're called now. The schools that are just for
HBCUs?
HBCUs. That's what they're called now.
Historically black colleges and universities.
Right. Oh, so if they're called historically that,
Mhm.
then it means that they're not just for.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're a white dude and you go to a HBCU.
Oh, you can.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right.
Oh yeah. It's not.
Oh, all right.
You can't. It's not segregated.
Okay.
I mean, it's predominantly
was.
black.
It was.
Maybe, but that's when
Okay.
everything was segregated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize. How long has that been? Like a long time? Has that been that way?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah. And if you go,
We did it, everyone.
If you go,
We did it
you're-
a long time ago.
Yeah.
Apparently.
if you're a white dude and you go to HBCU, you're automatically the coolest white dude too.
Huh.
'Cause you have more. You get more rhythm.
See, I didn't know that
Yeah.
we could even go. So, I mean, I feel like opportunity missed there for me.
It would have changed your life.
Yeah, exactly. It could have been fun.
Yeah. It would have been different than Vermont for sure.
Yes. I would have got a little more culture that I needed
Yeah.
from other parts of America at an earlier age. It would have been way more fun. Instead, I went to the University of Vermont, which is also very white.
Just stuck with it.
But I was in the athletic department where there was a lot of diversity. So
Yeah.
the most
That's
diversity
the only
in the state.
place in Vermont where there's any diversity. All right. Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Ah, my gosh.
Is Oshkosh Bagosh from Oshkosh, Wisconsin?
Sure is.
Wow. What's that weird Maine town? Kitterbunk?
Well, there's Kennybunk and there's Kittery. I don't know which one you're going for.
Ketterbunk?
Kennybunk?
Kennybunk?
Kennybunkport?
That's Kennybunkport.
Yeah.
I knew there was another.
All the riches
syllable in
have
there.
places there.
Is that? Oh, that's a wealthy.
So where like the bush.
The wealthy whites go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not even like the wealthy whites, like the elite
The
whites.
elite ones.
Like
Kennybunkport.
not even a lot of other whites can hang out there. I can't even hang out there, and I'm from New England. They're like, I don't think you belong here. You should be in the tourist area. Go to Cool as a Moose and leave us alone. Get some taffy on your way out.
Anyone from Kennybunkport here? Anyone?
I'm going up to Maine this week.
Oh, that's right. You'll be driving right through the port.
I'll be going right by Kittery and Kennybunk.
$1:15 left in the first half. I think we should just stop it after the first half, Pish.
Stop what?
The stream.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, there's 6 people watching.
I know, but I'm not feeling. I think half of those are my students. They don't even really care about the Magic. We're not getting that interaction tonight. I don't think it's a good night to do.
You're not betting.
I want
It's a
more.
Monday.
Well, the problem is the problem with the bets now, Pish, is we're using my phone to do.
We can do it on
As
the
the
computer.
camera.
Yeah, no?
I can, but it sends the verification to my phone, and so I can't get the verification. And you know how it makes me always have to log in every 30 seconds on freaking FanDuel. What is with that, FanDuel? I didn't leave the browser. I'm still here. I appreciate you caring about my money and all, but if you cared so much, stop taking it from me.
I feel like FanDuel is more secure than my bank.
Yeah,
to be
seriously.
honest. So,
Jeez, man.
Mobile only 5 points tonight. At this point.
Glad I didn't
6
have.
forwards.
Glad I wasn't able to log in and bet because I probably would have lost some money.
You probably would have taken. Well, there's still second half.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I can. If we stop at halftime, then I can get my phone and throw on a couple bets. Miles Turner to the line. How did we get down by 8? We started talking about Kittery Bunk and HBCUs.
No,
and,
we were down before that happened.
Jeez Louise. I would love to see Peach at Howard. That would be awesome.
Howard?
Yeah, that's one of the most
All
famous HBCUs.
I don't know that one. But
It's where
don't ask me to name any right now.
Kamala went, I think. Right? Did she go to Howard?
Oh, the vice president?
Yes.
Kamala?
Kamala.
I don't know which one it is. I haven't heard it said in a while. Is she still the vice president?
Yeah, she's just biding.
I feel like I hear nothing.
She's just
from her.
biding her time, waiting for Biden to fall. Or
Everybody was like really high on her for a while, and then she became vice president, disappeared. And it
well,
seemed
anyone who was getting high on her watching California went to jail. That's not going to count. Come on, man.
What's the deal here? France hits a 3. Refs say no. Make this motion.
It's on the floor. There was a
Point
foul
there.
on Buddy Hield. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's my birthday. Give us a break, kid.
Wow.
That sucks. I feel like there's been those types of plays this year just don't go our way, man.
Right. But if they're not, but if they don't go this way, if they don't go our way this year, that's way more fine than like next year when we're ready to take that next step.
Oh, Jesus.
Franz is getting brutalized.
Yeah.
Mo Bamba's like, no, you won't pick him up, scumbag. Oh, I was just trying to help him up. Get away from him, scumbag. In fact, don't touch him. TJ might have something.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Right?
Shannon.
Like he may have to come over.
He has tetanus. TJ McConnell definitely
He may
has
have
tetanus.
to come over before the game and declare, hey, I just want to let you guys know
Right.
I have Hep C.
Yeah.
So if something happens tonight,
Yeah, if
make
there's any
arrangements.
cuts,
Yeah.
just stay
Get out
away.
here immediately.
Yeah.
He doesn't really have Hep C. I feel like I have to say that legally. But
No, I think he'd have some more like some type of some vermin bound disease.
yes,
Like-
in the Game of Thrones world, he definitely grew up in Flea Bottom.
Wait, that's Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was there a Flea Bottom in Lord of the Rings as well?
I thought that sounded more to Lord of the Rings. Maybe that's just bottom like
no.
Okay.
Sir Davos. He grew up in Flea Bottom.
That's like the slums, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Flea Bottom.
Yeah.
Come on. It doesn't
Can't
get
any
much lower than that. Albert's doing some dance stuff. He's just going to shoot one. So just stay on him up because he's going to shoot. Oh. Buddy healed with a wild shot.
All right. 3 seconds. Can we get something?
2. RJ, fire. And instead he takes way too many dribbles. They're counting that?
Oh.
I don't think he got it off.
Review it. They're going to review it.
Well, you don't have to make the finger.
Yeah,
RJ.
they're going to do that on
review it.
purpose.
Ooh, I don't know if he got it off.
I don't think so.
When he got the ball, he needed to shoot, and instead he put it on the floor and made a move. Okay, stop
yeah, we
making
got
the
it,
finger.
we got
That's
it.
weird. Nah, no way. Yeah, he just did his own thing. I mean, he hit the shot, so I guess that's where he needed to get to hit it, but that wasn't going to count. So misses the 3 at the buzzer. Not a great score here at the half.
Nope.
54-45.
Pacers are up by 9 here. We'll look at the tail of the tape, as it were. I mean, they're shooting 19% from 3.
Yeah, that's a disgusting amount to be shooting and be up 9.
Well, the problem is we're shooting 38% from the field generally.
Right.
And I feel like we're not, normally when we've got a guy like Paulo out there, I mean, Franz does the same thing. We're getting high percentage shots. I think they're really keying in on Bull because Bull hasn't
Yes, they are
had
today. You can
as
tell.
many really nice looks. When he gets the ball, they're sending another guy. They're
Right.
trying to get it out of
They're
his
getting
hands.
it out of his hands. They're not letting him get the ball going like Giannis, where he has to get the ball going forward
Right.
to really make his cuts and moves and effectiveness. They're really shutting that down right now, because I could tell they didn't want him to beat him again. So this is one of those moments where it's like you play the team back to back, and it's like, you don't have to watch as much film as you did for that second game. You just saw him. And they're going to run some of this. The guys didn't change. They're going to run the same stuff, especially if it was successful. So, but they made a nice adjustment.
Yeah. No, that they're dealing with what we have right now, and we're definitely hobbled. So Bull is one of our best offensive options. He and Franz, I mean, outside of those two guys,
Yeah.
those are our best scoring threats.
At this point, nobody's blowing my mind on either way. I think Mathurin is playing well, but
Sure.
if I had to pick what's making this 9-point edge for the Pacers based on shooting, I mean, my God, the Pacers have more turnovers.
The
than us.
rebounds, though.
I'm going to say coaching is probably the difference in this one in the way that they're attacking us on defense.
Yeah, I'm really just seeing us lose it in the paint right now. I mean, we can't bang with Miles Turner
Right.
and Jalen Smith right now, and those
We need
bodies.
Wendell or Moritz.
We need someone
to
with some beef.
be a
to
big
him.
body.
Yeah, I mean,
Bull and Bamba are big, but they're they're tall and
they're tall shooting guards.
A light breeze moves them
Yes.
aside.
That's not their forte. They're 28. They're beating us on the boards by 10 right now.
Yeah, that's whack.
Points in the paint, 34-20.
Yeah,
So that's
and I didn't see a lot of free throw attempts from us in that half.
No, they didn't have.
Oh, we had
too
11.
Many.
Okay.
Oh, we're actually beating them, but it's
hit
odd
all
because the strength of our game with Paulo is in the paint.
Getting to the line.
We get into the
And
line
with
easily.
Wendell as well.
Yeah, and tonight that's cute. Pacers just have a puppy as their halftime show. That's pretty good.
Yeah, and
That's
the
pretty
person
good.
holding in him is
Just kind of
circling him.
moves him around.
That's entertainment in
This is-
Indiana.
Yeah.
Here's the
they
second
got more
dog.
puppies.
Well, the
is it a dog show?
well the I was gonna say the big dog show is coming up on Thanksgiving. There, the big the World Cup of Dog, whatever they call it.
Best in Show. That's the movie.
The Breedmasters Generals or whatever. what's it called?
That sounds like a grill. It's like,
Westminster
I just picked
Kennel?
up the Breedmaster 2000 back there. It's
Yeah.
got 4 burners on it.
That puppy is asleep.
Yo, so I
It's
think
the Westminster Kennel
Oh,
or
okay.
something.
I'm
dog
gonna start
club.
calling my guy the Breedmaster.
The Breedmaster.
Okay. That sounds vaguely right.
It goes on.
The
Yeah, it's on
Westminster-
NBC. They got a whole day planned of
That's on
Macy's.
Thanksgiving.
It's Macy's Thanksgiving Day.
Okay.
Because sometimes my mom flips over to that, and I'm like, "Ooh, they put 3 football games in a row." we have to watch some dog show.
That's compromise, Fish.
Yeah. Well,
You're
the
good,
Bills
man.
are playing this year, so I know we're watching that one.
Yeah. Who are you guys playing?
The Lions.
Okay. All right. Yeah, this is Bowl. You can tell is a little frustrated. I think this is the first time
He is being stymied, yeah.
a team has really keyed in on him, and
Easier to key on him when there's no Paulo or Wendell to have to
there's
think
nobody
about. So,
here. Yeah, exactly. Where
They don't have to
the
game plan
cupboard
for
is
Mo Bamba.
empty. Right.
So they're just like, hey, we don't need to guard number 3.
Oh, yeah.
And we keep an eye on Mo Bamba from making a layup or 2 down low. That's it. That's it. In the paint.
Yeah. We've got very much nothing right now in terms of scoring potential besides Franz. So outside of Franz getting a 40 bucket tonight, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
This is all the same breed of dog. We've seen at least 12 of the same breed of dog.
This is what kind of dog?
Human
Fish?
brings them out, kind of, circles them or shakes them a little bit, and the dog just kind of sits there and does this cute thing.
Ooh.
And this is halftime entertainment. Apparently, they're all going to run in a line here.
Oh, do they have little diapers on those dogs so they
Well,
can't
no, they're-
shit on the floor?
Is that what's happening?
I think so.
I think they're just in a Pacers uniform. Oh, it is a little sparkly diaper.
Yeah, they got a little diaper on it.
That's weird.
Oh, they're racing them. Oh God, I need to bet on something here. I'm desperate. I'm jonesing.
taking lane 8.
Okay, I'm gonna go with lane 2.
Hey, Pacerette, you got to get him ready. Excite him.
Oh. They're just gonna let go. And oh no, his diaper came off. You better get that thing on there.
Oh, that's actually going to help him. I think they said go, and the dogs
Yeah.
have laid down. They're just like not interested in this whole race scenario. This dog's like, why do I want to leave this cheerleader's crotch? I can't say I blame him.
Oh my gosh.
Dog just rolled over. It's like, is this the trick you want from me? What do you want? This is pretty funny now.
Yeah.
It was a hilarious concept, and it's gotten funnier because the cheerleaders don't know what to do with these dogs. They're like, they're not moving. Now there's humans trying to mimic what they need to do, and this is also hilarious.
Why have these people never encountered a puppy before?
They should have tested this theory, though. Usually puppies have a lot of energy
They
and just
do.
kind of want to move, though.
That's
and you'd think
fair.
they'd run to their owners. Those are their owners.
Yeah,
Run towards them. But to be fair, again,
They've got diapers on,
I
though.
think I would choose to stay with the Pacer cheerleaders too over the owners in this case. It wouldn't make sense to run the other way.
Yeah,
Poor guy, he's trying, but he's like, nah, you're cool. I'm gonna
I've
hang
definitely
out here.
run from women in my life.
I like that one dog is just sitting, looking like, what are you guys all doing? I'm just gonna sit here. Now they're picking them up and moving them. This seems like cheating. Okay,
That's how they do it in Indiana.
it is.
Damn cheaters.
They had to declare a winner. That was an interesting halftime show because it failed. Somebody didn't test it, or maybe this was the outcome they wanted, the sheer madness. It was kind of fun.
It was funny. It was cute.
Yeah.
Melted many hearts. Many hearts were melted this night.
It would have been better if they'd have let him go diaperless and one of them actually pooped on the court. There's plenty of time to clean it up. I mean, I've seen like a lot of the courtside seating is like on the court. I've seen drinks spilled and you got to, get a mop out. It's a whole thing.
Yeah, TJ McConnell once sat
What's
sideline.
a poop? You pick it up with a glove. Moving on.
All right, Peach. I'm ready to wrap it up here.
He's ready to wrap. This is like an old school game where it's time to floss and go to bed in the third quarter.
I think so.
It gives that.
I think so. I think folks are busy tonight. I want to spend some time with the lady. Watch the rest of the game downstairs.
Shall we do a wrap though? We'll come back for a wrap.
We'll come back and do a reaction.
All right.
We'll come back and do a
We'll
reaction.
have a birthday wrap up at the end of the game. Hopefully things turn around. Go Magic and all of that. Yeah.
Love you.